Sweetser house, the main house, which was what we did. You know, if there was a problem between Johnny and I, we weren't under the same roof once, you know, the fight had either paused or ended, depending, but he would go to Sweetser and I would stay at the ECB. And so he went to Sweetser upon landing, and there was some conversations with the medical team, you know, doctors and stuff, and I just remember feeling concerned for his life because things had changed, and without saying what they said to me,
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
She said without saying.
She's characterizing it.
Well, I'll overrule for now. We'll see where we go.
What the fuck? Damn, she's fucking objecting to the honor. She's objecting to the fucking judge, dude. Objection to the objection.
Johnny was not going to live through this.
Fuck you, judge.
There would be infections or problems and things, and he wouldn't stop
Going
using
crazy
coke.
mode.
He couldn't get the surgery he needed because he wouldn't stop using coke, and they wouldn't put him under because of all the coke. So,
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
All right, I'll sustain as the
Foundation.
last part.
Okay.
All right, next question.
Strike it from the record.
When did you next communicate? When did you next see Mr. Depp after you got back from Australia?
I saw him a few days. I don't know how long it was, but it was at the doctor. I think my best recollection is that it was in the doctor's office or around that he needed a procedure.
Did there come a time that you reconciled after Australia?
Yes, because
People who are saying like Amber's not shed a single tear
almost
despite
felt like
sobbing into the mic. I don't know if you can tell. Can
it
you?
went away
I don't.
so quickly because
Straight up, I don't know if you can tell that or not.
There was this surgery
maybe it's
that
the
he
camera.
needed,
Like maybe she
and
is crying. I don't know.
there was maybe a few maybe
It's
more
4K,
than
brother.
one
No, it's not. It's
surgery, but
720p,
was,
baby. Look at that.
You know, like it became very, very about getting Johnny through the next step. You know, getting Johnny home, getting Johnny off the coke long enough to get the procedure done, and then after that procedure, getting another procedure done. And it was just these small steps. And before you know it, we were kind of back in it. With the prospect, of course, of him being done with all the drugs and drinking, because that's what necessarily had to happen for him to have this surgery. So that made me feel a little, you know, a little bit more secure and kind of coming back into this relationship with him.
Apparently, New York Post Photoshop tears. No fucking shot, dude. You guys are
to March 23.
okay. I feel like you're being crazy.
2015.
I feel like chat's going crazy mode right now. You sound like QAnon motherfuckers, dude. Wait, why would the New York Post do that?
Where was
She's not a really good
Johnny staying
actor.
at this point?
Don't say that. That's a lie.
I think he was staying at the Eastern Columbia.
They did. Asmongold showed proof of this earlier. Wait, what? No
yeah, he was staying at
shot.
the ECB.
Bro, she pooped in a
the
bed and you
time
think we're
because we
crazy?
were
I mean,
kind of in the
that can
bedroom
be crazy, and so can
together
your
the night of
assessment.
the 22nd, which is when he passed out.
But it doesn't seem like she's crying tears.
I'm sorry,
I recognize that as well, okay?
I found his iPad open. He was texting someone with it open. He passed out, and I saw what he was texting.
Please tell the jury about that.
He was.
I am objecting to her being a good actress.
He was texting.
I will strike that
this
from the
woman,
record. Not true. Conjecture.
that he had a relationship
Hearsay.
with on and off, kind of at the beginning of our relationship. So I recognized the name, but the date was right after the wedding. I saw it. He had gone to her house after we got married. Like upon touching down in Los Angeles, I think it was the next day, he went to this woman's house that he has this sexual relationship with. And
What did you do as a result of seeing that on the iPad?
I freaked out.
Anna Christine,
I
thank you for the 5.
Immediately,
Gifted.
like, confronted him about it. I was, you know, I didn't care in that moment if he did kill me, which was likely in confronting him at that stage of our lives. I didn't even care anymore. At this moment, he had already ripped my heart out. You know, it's like I've just been through what I.
No shot. JD had auto lock on.
After
I mean,
having been
he's a
through what
boomer.
I went through in Australia. Just weeks prior, I see this. It was like, unbelievably painful. Unbelievably painful.
Dude, every
So,
time she's hitting a high note,
what
she
did you do?
doubles. Every time. You're turning into a wife guy?
So just yelling.
what that means.
I was calling him all these ugly names. I was screaming at him. Told him to get the fuck out of the house. That's
Amber
what I
Heard
said.
Monster Johnny
Excuse my
Depp.
language,
David Shane
but
paid for this article. Wait, where's
we
the
were
original
screaming at each
photo?
other.
This
At
information
some
is fine when
point,
you do it,
we
huh?
were
Wait, what? I think
Upstairs.
so. That's the
in
OG
house
photo. Is that what it
3,
is?
And we kind of get into a.
I mean, that's a different photo. What the fuck? Why
how
are
do you
people saying that
describe
this
it?
is like the same photo?
pushing
The original photo
each
is
other,
this?
You know.
There's a tear in
And
the original
I just
photo.
remember
That's a
being
tear.
so mad at him for.
Why are they what? Okay, so
For,
there is a tear. Okay, we established.
cheating on me. and
Objection,
doing
Your
so
Honor.
in this
There
way
is
of, like,
actually
right
a
after the
fucking
wedding,
tear
and
there.
then
That's a
right
pimple?
after my wedding, go to see him.
I don't think
and
that's
then
a
Australia
pimple, chat.
happens,
I mean,
and
it's you can see the string.
it just felt like
This is
everything
so
came crashing
stupid.
down, and I was.
Yo, this trial
so
is making
hurt.
people actually schizophrenic a little bit, I think.
Anyway, I break out of his grasp at some point, and I go into my sister's.
Like, for the record, I think Johnny Depp
apartments
was
in the
abused
ECB
by
are
Amber Heard,
connecting.
but
At least 3 of them
but
are.
y'all are
And they
fucking
connect
bugging a little
upstairs
bit.
only.
Objection.
So you could get from Johnny and I's apartment into the neighboring apartment where Whitney, my sister, was
Like,
staying
even
at
if she
the
was
time.
crying real
And then
tears,
you
it
could
doesn't
go
mean
from that
anything for the
apartment
record. I don't know what the fuck you're talking
Penthouse
about,
5.
but like,
Again,
here's the
still
original
on-
photo,
on
and
the
that is
top
a
floor.
tear.
So I
Like,
went through Johnny's office, which is how
what is
you
happening
access
right
the
now?
door
This
that
is
gets
completely
you into
irrelevant.
the neighboring apartment where Whitney was, my sister. And I went in there and woke her up.
You're hyper focusing
crying,
on the wrong
screaming,
things for no
saying,
reason.
"What am I going to do? Can you
Objection, Your
believe
Honor,
this?"
hearsay.
Sorry.
All right, I'll sustain.
I don't know, that was Dafford to prove the truth of the matter.
I'll
Asserted
sustain.
In any event.
Also, who
Okay,
cares
so
if she was
you
able to?
went-
Whether she's wait, what the fuck? Why does Johnny Depp also have a weird colored drink? Her being able to fucking cry real tears in that moment versus not is not actually changing anything. But this is pretty funny when someone. Oh God. Oh, I'm sorry to show you that again. This is pretty funny when like this person is like, so this information is fine when you do it, huh? It's like, well, that's clearly a different photo. Like, this is not the same photo. Responders. What's wrong with you guys? I mean, here's the original photo from a different. Like, what? What the fuck's happening right now? Why is everybody doing this?
From Johnny, and
It's sweat.
and he left, or he walked out of the room.
When you say free from Johnny, what, if any, connection did you have, the physical connection before that?
Well, I mean, I'm, trying to stand up for myself, and Johnny would, at that stage in our relationship, he would just throw me, shove me, hit me in the face. I mean, it was just like all I could do is just try to fight back, or try to not get more hurt than not doing anything would have certainly left me. I don't really recall specifics. I remember at one point he had his uncasted hand in my hair, and I was looking at the carpet. I don't know what happened immediately after that, but I remember he left. He was out of the room for a while. I don't know how we got into. I think I heard him in P5. Again, this is the neighboring apartment of that. So there's P4 in between, and P5 is the corner. And that apartment was empty, basically. And so the I used it, the top bedrooms, the bedrooms on the top floor as my closet, and I had all these clothing racks and shoe racks and stuff like that in there. And then it had another level, the mezzanine, which is it hung over the rest of the bottom floor. And I used that as my office.